You're plugged in to The Real Life Show with your host, Malachi.
And co-host, Katherine Martens.
Where real life issues meet real life solutions. Problems are not solitary things. Someone has been through what you're going through. So let's talk about real life.
What's up, everybody? This is The Real Life Show with your host, Malachi and
Katherine Martens.
Okay, so now, Katherine, now, you're a girl.
Yeah.
We already established that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about single mothers.
Single mothers.
Single mothers.
I don't have babies. But I know a few single women that do.
Okay. If you were a single mother, what I tend to find is a lot of single mothers, they believe they have to be 50% father and 50% mother.
That's kind of putting a lot on the mother. Like, that's putting a lot on yourself, right?
Yeah.
To feel that you have to be the mother and the father. That would be very, very difficult. I think if I was a child growing up with a single mother, I feel that I wouldn't expect her to be my mother and father.
Okay.
But rather, when I got older, I would see that she was a mother to me, and that would be enough. Like, I would respect her for that. Absolutely.
See, mothers, you're hearing this. You don't gotta be the father.
No, I feel like that would be too hard on the mother.
It is, and realistically, she can't be a father anyways, regardless, right?
No, yeah, you can't.
No disrespect intended, because a lot of women they come close to playing that role.
Oh,
but
yeah. I'm sure they're capable. It's just, it's too much. It's too much on one person, right? You're literally trying to be two people.
Yes, absolutely.
I feel like you have to be.
Absolutely. And another scenario is that, what does a single woman do after a breakup, or after a divorce, or whichever, after a long relationship, and she's not too sure if she should be the aggressor, or should she sit back and just allow the guy to come to them?
Well, I guess it all depends on your personality too.
Okay. Do you think it's okay for a girl to be the initiator and the aggressor?
Absolutely. If that's what, like, if it's again about your personality, right? Like, if she feels like, if she's confident and she just comes across more as a leader, and the guy that she's interested in, or if she's going for another relationship, if she knows that he's a little more timid and kind of keeps to himself, like, the only way that anything's going to be established, or like a relationship's going to start, is if she goes ahead and makes the first move.
Oh, yeah. So you're cool with that?
Absolutely. I think it'd be okay for a female to propose if she wants to.
Propose?
Yeah. I mean, I myself wouldn't be the first one.
Yeah.
I would hope not.
Okay.
But in a relationship, I feel, if she wants to, she can do that.
Now, if she did propose, can she really truly feel that this guy really wanted to marry her, or he was just being submissive?
Well, okay, so
how does she fully know?
She doesn't know. But if the male or the other person in the relationship is feeling the same way, but again, the one proposing is more of a leader, then that's kind of, that's, so it's not necessarily the man has to make the female feel wanted. If she's more of a leader than he is, then it would be the other way around, wouldn't it? Does that make any sense?
It does. It does. So
that doesn't really answer your question, though.
No. No, it does not. So if you propose to a guy, and he's a timid type of scenario, because if he's timid, chances are he might say yes because he's timid, right? So you're there married to this dude, right?
And you feel like he just did it because you asked.
Yes. Can you live with that?
No, I couldn't, because I actually at one point considered proposing, and it was for real, because I thought maybe that's the way, maybe that's just how it was gonna have to be.
Okay.
But No, I'm not going to do it because I myself felt that he wasn't ready for that step, so I just didn't. Like, it would not have ended well.
It would have been awful. But you thought about it.
I thought about it.
And you thought about it only because I'm assuming sometimes. See, okay, I'm a dude, and I'm gonna be straight up, okay? And if a guy is really fully down for it, I'm talking a marriage relationship, like he would not have any issue making that initial step.
You got a point there.
Period.
Yep. Okay, this is again my own opinion, and not to be offensive to anyone or hurt anyone's feelings, but I feel that if you're in a relationship, a male and a female, for myself, I would like the male to be the leader and to take charge, because women are just, I don't know, we're a little bit up and down, and men can be too, but for us it's hormones and stuff too, right? We can't always control it. And I just feel that it's important for the man to take charge and be the leadership role. And so, yeah, I would think that the man should definitely do the proposal, because that again proves that he loves you and that he wants to take you as his own, right? And they're again proving to be the leader. The leader,
absolutely. I 100% agree with that. You know,
right.
No, seriously, I 100% agree with that, because I think we're in the era of, I think there's a lot of role reversals here.
Oh
man.
yeah, I agree.
Like completely. Like a lot of dudes, they ain't dudes no more.
They're letting the women take over.
No.
Is that what you're saying?
No. Well, okay, I have to backtrack, okay? Because to me, in a relationship, a woman is definitely a leader and a man's a leader. We just have different roles. You know what I mean? So, but at the same time, when it comes to certain things, like just imagine, you're going through a terrible time in your life, right? And let's say, something happened, they're gonna take the house, they're gonna kick you guys out, and you got kids, you're hysterical, you're crying, and you gotta sit there and comfort your husband. He's the one crying. Don't worry, baby, this is all gonna be better. Like you're taking care of the kids, but at the same time, this dude is another kid.
That is very normal in today's world. I hear so many women say, I feel like I have to take care of my husband or my boyfriend the same way as I'm taking care of my kids.
Okay.
So
ask me a question, how we could fix this.
How can we fix it?
How can we fix this? And I'm gonna be straight up. Okay? How can men be men again?
Yes. How can men be men again?
Okay. I'm gonna tell the honest truth, okay? A woman has to make a man a man.
I see. I understand what you're saying.
What am I saying?
I don't know if I could put it into the words.
Okay.
So we're trying to take over. We want to show that we are capable. We don't want to be underestimated. And then we come across as being dominant and wanting to be the leaders. So now it looks to the man that he's overstepping if he helps us out more than we would like him to. And at the end of the day, I'm the boss.
Yes and no. Yes and no. And the way I mean that, because you're saying the woman is trying to take over. I don't think a woman naturally wants to take over. I think a woman decides to take over when she sees a weak man. Because she's a nurturer, you know what I mean? For example, she's a nurturer. She honestly, she instinctively, if something is not being done, a woman just jumps in and does it.
It's true.
You know?
It's true.
If the dishes are not being done, if the house is not being cleaned, if the bills are not being paid, the woman jumps in.
So what would you say, like, let's use a simple example, like the dishes not being done. You come home, you're married, right? Okay, so I come home, my husband's at home all day, the dishes aren't done.
Yeah.
What do I do?
Give it to him, man. Give it to him. No, you have to. You have to, because I'm gonna tell you why. Because what happens is that if you start doing the dishes all the time, his brain doesn't operate. Like, first of all, a lazy man's a lazy man.
It's true.
You cannot mind trick a lazy man, because he naturally would do the most laziest thing possible.
The least possible.
So it's almost like you got to put him in boot camp, man.
I see what you're saying, but then if a woman comes home and is constantly yelling and, go do this and I expect this of you, then we feel like we're I don't know.
A nagger, a complainer.
Yeah, like we're not enough. We haven't done enough work, and then you're just gonna leave because I'm nagging you.
You know what? Make him leave.
I guess at the end,
Make him leave. A
in
man's
the long run, you're better off than nagging all your life.
Because come on, man, like a dude's gonna leave because a woman's telling him, yo, do the dishes, pick up after yourself.
Could be bigger things.
You know what I mean? Like if he's gonna leave for stuff like that, like, nagging is not really a woman's terminology. A man made that up we made that up to trick you guys.
It's true.
We made that up so we don't have to do anything you're saying. Stop nagging me. But the truth is that you'd be like, hey, why don't you change the baby's diaper? Stop nagging me. Why don't you get up and get a job? Stop nagging me. You see what I'm saying? They're legitimate things.
Yeah.
They're raw, legitimate things, and we'll make up this stupid little word, nagging, because we know that's a trigger word. Because the minute the woman hears nag, she's like, okay, I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, you feel bad about yourself. Yeah.
You feel bad, and the man's like, whoa, that worked. Oh shit. So he takes that word and puts it in his back pocket.
And he keeps using it.
Absolutely. So what I'm saying is that women have to make men accountable. You know what I mean? Because a real man, he's gonna slip up here and there. But once he slips up, he's not gonna sit there and argue something stupid. He's not gonna sit there and argue something he knows he should be doing. He's just gonna say, oh, shoot, I messed up, I'm gonna fix it. You know what I mean? But a dude that keeps on going about something that he's supposed to be doing, like, that ain't no man. Serious. That ain't no man. And when a woman doesn't hold him accountable and just enables him or cleans up after him or keeps on doing all these things, you're just raising another baby, man. You're just raising another baby. And once again, don't be afraid, because if he's gonna bounce because you're forcing him to be a man, you don't want that kind of guy. Why would you want that kind of guy for?
This makes a lot of sense to me, yeah.
Why? You're better off being by yourself, man.
I never thought of it that way.
Serious. You are better off being by yourself. And you know what? You held your standard. You said, this is who I am. Mm-hmm. And if you want to be with me, these are the rules. And they're not unreasonable rules, you know what I mean? These are the rules. So it's like, if he wants to come back, he knows what he has to do. He knows the qualifications he needs to have.
So now I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
You're a straight up female. You have laid down the rules, and not in a harsh way, but like you have your standards. And he bounced.
Yeah.
Why is it, if he actually wants to be with you, why will he not change his way of thinking and come get you back? Is it pride, or is it just why?
He doesn't want to be with you.
Eek. I guess it's truth.
Just
if
think
it
about
hurts, then it's truth.
Just think about it. A woman, okay, a life is priceless. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? A woman is priceless. A man's priceless. A human being is priceless. A child is priceless. So if a guy is not gonna tweak his little defaults in exchange for a beautiful human being, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. In exchange for a soulmate. Now, do you really think he's worthy?
If I think about it like that, like you said it before, I guess not.
Okay.
No.
Since you're priceless, I'm gonna put a price tag on you. Since you're priceless, but just for a man's sake, just for numbers, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna put a price tag on you. $1 billion.
That's pretty.
You take away the woman, now you got $1 billion. You are $1 billion.
Okay.
Okay. And I say to you that to the man, listen, you gotta tweak these little things here. That's all about pride. Mm-hmm. It's all about you fixing your pride, you fixing your macho-ness, you fixing yourself. And if you fix this, you get the $1 billion. You think, how fast do you think he's gonna run back and fix himself for that $1 billion?
Pretty quick.
Pretty quick.
Yeah.
He'll do it for $10, man. He'll fix himself for $10. So if he's not gonna fix himself for what is supposed to be his queen,
that's deep.
what's the point, right?
Exactly.
What's the point? You're better off by yourself. Because I tell you why. The way life works is like, you know, there is that soulmate. There is that person out there for you. You know what I mean? That person is designed there for you. But the problem is that in order for that person to come, there has to be a spot open for him to exist, right? So if you got clowns and losers and idiots just trapped in that spot, when that dude comes, he looks and he's like, oh, that can't be my spot because someone else is in that spot. You know what I mean? A real man ain't gonna jump into a scenario where there's already a scenario. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he sees someone else there, and because, and mind you now, you're trying to hold on to this person. You're trying to hold on to this person that's trying to run away, but you're holding on to him. And the person that you're designed to be with, he sees that spot not vacant, so he just moves on. You know what I mean? Your job in this world is to realize your worth, right? And if your worth is priceless, that individual should be priceless as well. And it's not wrong for women to have criterias. You know what I mean? I ask women sometimes, you know, what are the top three things you want in a relationship? Well, let me ask you. What are give me 3 top things in a relationship.
Top 3 things.
Yeah.
I would like someone to take a leadership role.
Cool.
That's one.
So he's a man.
He's a man.
Okay.
Someone that I would be enough where he could commit. What's number 3? Yeek.
So commitment, leadership. Okay. Number 3.
I don't know. I don't need a lot. I feel like I'm my own person. So number 3.
You told me 2 things, and if a guy cannot, if a guy cannot,
clearly I have to work on this.
No. See, no, I believe you. I believe you in a way that you don't really want the little, you don't want the little frills and all that kind of stuff, right?
No.
You want you're a simple person. So commit.
Too simple.
Be a man.
That's literally all I want.
And you can't do this as a man, right? You're already halfway there because you're a man, right?